All right, let's get into box numero uno. First card is going to be a serial numbered card. The next two will be an auto. The last four will be 4 base cards. Last night when we got our redemption, it was like an extra card because we had the serial number and then we had 2 autos and then a redemption and only 3 base. So they gave us a base instead of, or they gave us a redemption instead of a base. That was awesome. The messages seem delayed. I'm sorry, I'm sending. Oh, likely you're not live, Tim. You're probably a little bit behind on the stream. So if you can click the live button or speed it up, however you want. All right, our first box. These 4 base here. All right, our first one, Elijah Boston on the first base card. Jaleel Billingsley. Seen a bunch of Scooter redemptions and breaks. Yeah, I mean, they want to make you sweat it. But hey, I mean, Scooter's a good, or Scooter. Scoot Henderson is a good hit also, but not a Wemby, that's for sure. And then Baycott on the back. Sam Hartman was the last one. All right, and our first numbered card, Stetson Bennett. Stetson Bennett's going to be numbered out of 199. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I appreciate that, Tim. Yeah, I got you down. You're all good. I just don't have your 2 players listed on the list on the left. I just randomly picked out some players over there. I tried to get, a lot of the big names, and then I represented some KU players, so, because I'm from Kansas City, so those aren't obviously all the top players. It was just what was there, what I randomly picked. Cam Whitmore on the first autograph. Cam Whitmore. I believe Travels. I'm not sure if you pronounce it Travels, but that's how it's spelled. I believe you sent me a message and you were like, dude, I've been in every break so far and I always have Cam Whitmore. I need you to hit one tonight. I'm 99% sure that's exactly the message I received from you. And here you go, buddy. There's your auto. That is awesome. And our second auto of the first box is Logan Diggs. Logan Diggs is numbered out of 99, 14 of 99. That blue looks so great. All right, box number 2. Elijah Boston. Oh, that's right. Was she? When was that draft? Are you talking about? Is a WNBA draft already happened? Sorry, I must have missed it. I don't think has it happened? I don't think so. Was it tonight or something? You might be full of it. All right. 4 base cards. All right. And box number 2. Kyle Filipowski. Stetson Bennett. April 10th. April, May, June. Really? Yeah, I missed it. Jaden Shoot. We hit his autograph last night. And a Clayton Tune on the last base of this box. All right. And first, or the serial number card is Zach Eady. Numbered out of 50. That is a gold. Zach Eady. That's Matthew M. Hey, is that my boy Matthew M that's always in chat hyping everybody up? You might be watching the game because I haven't seen your name yet. Matthew M has been picking up Zach Eady in several breaks as well, I believe. So man, this last break is hitting for a lot of the regulars. Zach Eady gold. Let's keep the golds coming. Let's get a gold auto. Oh, wow. An orange auto out of 25. KD Johnson. That is sweet. I don't have KD Johnson over there listed. I'm not sure who snagged him up, but I know somebody did. So KD Johnson auto out of 25. That is number 19 of 25. We wanted a gold auto. We got even better. All right. And our second auto in the second box. Keyshawn Bartholomew from the Ducks. Hey, man. Why can't you pronounce names? You're a breaker. You should be able to. Here you go. You look at this name, and you tell me how to say it. Bartholomew? All right. Box number 3. Come on, Wimby. Come on, Caitlin Clark. You're going to tell me you guys tops, you're going to give me an entire case without any Wimby and without any Caitlin Clark auto? You ain't got to be like that. Maybe it's saving it for the last box. Maybe it's saving it for this box. All I know is I hope it's in one of them. Bartholomew? I've known a Bartholomew, and it was not spelled like that, but that doesn't mean that's not the case. There's an extra L in there. Bartholomew. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like an extra thick card. That second card looks extra thick. She thick. But I don't see a redemption. I wish there was. Maybe that's stuck to the back of it. That's why it's so thick. Dontavius Wicks. Cade Klubnik. I always thought it was Klubnik. I heard somebody else say Klubnik, but I feel like Klubnik. Jalen Carter. There you go. Base card, Jalen Carter. And a base, Hendon Hooker. He's got some good value if he can make it big. All right, and our first numbered card, Jarris Walker out of 199. Another one of those names that I feel like Jarris, or is the J one of those situations where it sounds like a H? Is it Harris? I don't know. Probably just Jarris Walker. All right, and that, like I said, is number 147 out of 199. And our extra thick card. Oh, wow, holy shit, shoot. Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, gold dual patch out of 50. Wow. Nice fleet. Nice hit. Dual relic. Looks like there's some number in there. A pinstripe. Wow. Dwayne, did you get both of them, or did you get one or the other? Because that's going to be a random unless you own both of them. So we'll have to random that one at the end, unless you got both of them. You got both? Holy moly, that's so awesome. That is so awesome. I'm so happy for you. Holy cow. That is a sweet hit. Wow, congratulations. I'm actually going to cut this so that I just want to be sure to not... I'm probably going to put this into a one touch for you, a pro mold, when I go to mail it for extra protection. What a hit. Congratulations, buddy. That is amazing. That is what you're looking for. And our second auto in that box out of 99 is Otega Owe from Oklahoma. You're absolutely correct. You did say I needed to grab a one touch. That is no lie. Now that's going to be a larger one touch. So I'm going to have to, I believe I have one. If not, I'll have to figure something out. But that is awesome. Holy cow. I'm going to put this baby right there because I don't have it in a top loader or one touch yet. So I don't want anything to happen to it. All right. Might need a two touch for that one. All right. Now a Caitlin Clark and a Wimby. We got our others. Let's be greedy, boys. Let's do this. What a hit. Holy cow. How beautiful is that? Hey, let's give that one a little fire. Where are you at? Woo! There we go. Oh, sorry, sir. I'm covering you up. There we go. Whew. That is awesome. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. All right, guys. Last pack of the last box. We know who we're looking for. One Caitlin Clark auto, one Wembanyama auto. You know, no biggie. One loaded pack wouldn't hurt us. I'm not seeing redemption, unfortunately. Man, he is a tough hit, isn't he? Holy cow. All right, our Terrio Morris on the first base card. Judah Mintz. Will Shipley. And our last base card, Jeremy Roach. All right, and our last serial number out of the last box, or our last serial number non-auto at least, Chance Westry out of 199. Chance Westry. All right, and our first auto in the last box, Mikey Williams. That's a pretty nice auto. Sure, he won't be signing a whole lot if he keeps taking that much time. That auto throughout his career is going to get a lot sloppier. Mikey Williams is not a bad hit at all, actually. I've heard a lot about him. So, was he in the G League? I know it says high school here, but was he a G League dude? That's a good one. All right, last card, guys. Nick Singleton, gold out of 50. Nick Singleton. So we got another gold. While I understand we didn't hit a Wimby or a Caitlin Clark auto, we got some really nice hits in this break. I'm sorry to those people who were after those. It really stinks. I'll try to send you guys, something fun at least, but maybe let me know who you PC and maybe I'll see what I can do. I know it stinks. Looks like this entire case just had no Wimby or Caitlin Clark. Luckily, I do have another case. I have this break listed for Tuesday, I believe. And then I'll have 3/4 of the case left. I have one break listed on the website. It's $5 buy-in, completely random. So for $5, you could hit a Wimby. And then we'll have a half case left. So I might just make one more break with half the case instead of doing two more. That way I can, hang out with you guys a little bit longer. But let me go ahead and recap this here. Our serial numbered cards are going to be Chance Westry, Jarris Walker out of 199, out of 50 gold, the Zach Edey, and out of 199, Stetson Bennett. And then our autos are Nick Singleton out of 50, a gold, Mikey Williams, another nice hit, Otega Owe out of 99, Keyshawn Bartholomew is how I would guess, but yeah, I spelled a little bit weird. Katie Johnson out of 25, another sick hit. Logan Diggs out of 99, Cam Whitmore. I know Cam Whitmore, owner Travels, is super happy. And then, of course, out of 50, the dual relic, CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, relic auto card. Absolute beauty. I appreciate everybody buying into this break. I can't say thank you enough. I truly do appreciate it. If you could like and subscribe, it'd be awesome. It'd help me out a ton. And again, check out thecardpit.com for any breaks going forwards. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a great evening.